Good day, everyone. So, my name is Fitzgerald Alcalanza, and we are the Group 7. And we assigned to discuss this topic about coaching philosophy, together with my co members, Miss Bemberly Uy and Mr. Gian Marlo Singkala. So, now we are done introduce ourselves. So, we proceed now on our discussion. So, what is coaching philosophy? So, before we proceed on that, let's define first the word philosophy. So the word philosophy comes from the Greek philo, love, and sophia, which is wisdom. And so is literally defined as the love of wisdom. And philosophy also is a way of thinking about certain subjects such as ethics, thought, existence, time, meaning, and value. So, it's a way of thinking uh, about sa paniniwala mo dun sa ethics, mga existence, yung mga meaning and value. So, more on the love of wisdom daw. So, more on philosophy is tungkol sa iyong paniniwala or sa base sa iyong sa iyong thinking, sa kung ano yung beliefs mo. So, coaching philosophy is a statement of what you value and how you will approach your coaching role. It covers your purpose as a coach and how you will approach player development and winning. Your coaching philosophy consists of your major objectives. Dito sa consist of your major objectives, dito madidiscuss natin yan sa next slides, which is yung components. So now, let's continue. So your coaching philosophy consists of your major objectives and the beliefs and principles that you adhere in order to achieve your objective. So, sabi nga rito, coaching philosophy daw is nagko-consist uh, ng mga major objectives mo o yung mga beliefs and principles as a coach to achieve your objectives. So, it's a coaching philosophy is yung mga beliefs mo as a coach, yung mga pinaniniwalaan mo o yung mga pinanghahawakan mo na philosophy mo as a coach. So also, coaching philosophy is an important tool daw for guiding how you coach. So, napaka-importante ng coaching philosophy sa mga coaches because it gives them it gives it a guidance on them. So it provides you with some clear guidance on the objectives that you should pursue and the approach you will take to achieve them. It helps you to make effective, consistent decisions and to coach in a way that adheres to your values. By taking the time to clarify your philosophy and then following through with it, you will be a more effective coach. So, you will be a more effective coach if you have your own philosophy that guides you as a coach. So, next. So, let's proceed on the coaching philosophy components. So, from the word components, ito yung mga parte o kabuuan ng nagbubuo ng coaching philosophy na which is dapat need din i-apply ng coach in reality. So, your coaching philosophy daw guides how you behave as a coach and how you interact with your athletes. It should reflect who you are and who you want to be. It is based on your experiences, knowledge, values, opinions, and beliefs. Of these, your values have the greatest impact on your coaching philosophy, as it is a statement of what is important to you. So, coaching philosophy components, meron tayong apat. So, ito yung objectives, approach, values, and principles. So, first objective, so napaka-importante ng coaching philosophy. If may objectives ka. Dahil ito yung mga batayan or yung mga sinusunod mo para ikaw ay mag-guide. And approach on how you approach as a coach on your team, on your players. Napaka-importante niyan. And third one is values. So as a coach, we need to be valuable person or MVP kumbaga sa mga players natin dahil may sarili tayong values na sinusunod. So also, last one is principles. So as a coach, in coaching philosophy components, it is important na part ang principles. And next slide. So we proceed now on the examples of coaching philosophies. So ito yung mga example ng coaching philosophies. Yung dinidiscuss natin kanina, ito yung mga example. So dito makikita kung ano talaga yung kabuuan na kung ano talaga yung coaching philosophy. So dito sa first statement, success is getting a group of kids to play together. As a team, play hard and reach their ultimate potential while having fun. So sabi dito sa statement, they are enjoying their success. So they unite as one daw. So if a team is united, their potential, makikita ang kanilang mga potential at at the same time nag-enjoy sila and may camaraderie talaga na nangyayari sa team. So in the second statement, so to create within the athletes an interest and enthusiasm for the events, then direct that interest and enthusiasm along the lines of sound fundamentals. Taught imaginatively, intelligently, purposeful, and even inspirationally. It sounds rather simple but it's not. So to create, so sabi dito sa statement, so sa kabuuan ng statement na ito, hindi ito madali lang na gawin or i-apply. But it is fulfilling na maka-create ka ng interest and enthusiasm sa mga athletes mo. So now on the next slide, so my co-members Pemberley Uy will discuss this topic. Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bimberly Gonzaga Uy, and my topic is all about why do we need a coaching philosophy. A coaching philosophy is an important tool for guiding how you coach. It provides you with some clear guidance on the objectives that you should pursue and the approach you will take to achieve them. It helps you to make effective, consistent decisions and to coach in a way that adheres to your values. Ina-apply ng isang coach ang coaching philosophy to have guidance sa mga athletes para maabot ang kanilang mga goals. O ikaw mismo as a coach na nagbibigay ng decisions kung ano ang dapat sundin ng mga athletes sa kanilang coaches to improve and to achieve goals. Okay, next. Important of coaching philosophy. Number 1, guides approach. Using a guide approach gives students the space and practice to think critically and creatively and guide them in forming their own reasons, decisions, and action steps. Coaching conversation encourages self-reflection and empower students towards achievable goals with accountability. So, dito, importante yung pag-guide ng isang coach sa mga athlete para malaman nila kung ano ba talaga ang mga strategies o mga techniques na kailangan ng isang athlete. Number 2, informed decision making. Creating more realistic expectation with informed decision-making, individuals can have a better idea of the risks and benefits related to each option, which gives the more realistic expectations of the decision outcome. Dito, as a coach, kailangan mong i-inform ang lahat ng mga decisions mo para sa kanila because it is important to get your athletes being informed sa mga decision making mo para maging aware sila. Number 3, increases consistency. Your team may not always like the direction that you are leading the team, but if you are consistent, it will be clear what direction you are leading the team and why you are leading them there. So, if you're a consistent coach, so may possibility na you are leading your team, your players into a good place. Just you are kapag may consistency ka, so may improvement na magaganap, may improvement, may development kasi tinututukan mo talaga sila ng maayos at syempre hindi lang ikaw yung may consistency. May consistency rin yung mga yung mga players kasi sumusunod sila sa'yo. That is why they have consistency to practice and training. As a coach, you need to be clear on where you are heading and how you will get there. Your coaching philosophy forms some guiding principles that help you to identify where you want to go and what methods you will use to get there. This will impact on how you design and deliver training sessions. For the development of your athletes, it also guides how much emphasis you place on winning versus playing development. So let's go to coaching philosophy can help coaches to make the following ethical decisions. Number 1, substitution. As a coach, may strategies ka na dapat i-apply gaya ng substitution. Makakatulong ito sa isang team para may reserba silang kasama na kung saan ay siya ang mag-fill in sa mga players na na-injured o may sakit. Number 2, injured players. So sa injured players naman, as a coach, you need to check your players' health always na dapat in condition sila sa lahat ng mga games. Kasi mahirap kung may injured ang isang players kasi yun nga, may substitution naman pero iba talaga yung main player mo. So, as a coach, meron ka dapat first aid kit to aid your players and to avoid severe injuries. So, number 3, bending rules. Do not be strict or exact about following a rule. Bending a rule to motivate your team is probably fine in you can imagine successfully defending your decision to your bosses or coaches. Number 4, pushing players to train hard. So, it is helpful to push your players to train hard in order to improve kasi kapag ang player walang pagpupursige, hindi maaabot ang kanyang goals. That is why, as a coach, kailangan i-guide, tutukan ng maigi so that maging malakas at more knowledgeable to fight. And lastly, number 5, punishment. As a coach, you need to give some punishment, whether it is good or bad punishment, para ma-reflect nila ang kanilang mga kamalian dahil it is important also to give discipline para magkaroon sila ng respect lalo na sa coach at sa kanilang mga co-players. And also, magkaroon sila ng respect sa kanilang opponent or mga kalaban. That is why part rin ng coaching philosophy yung punishment in order to have a good relationship to your athletes.
Good morning everyone, I am Gian Marlilia Sincala and for today's video I'm gonna report how to use a coaching philosophy. So using your coaching philosophy, first we have live it every day. The second one is we have identifying objectives. The third one is information decision. The fourth one is communicate it, and the fifth one is reflect on it. live it every day. In our daily living, we encounter different battles that serve as a game to test our ability and capacity, and we have to win it for us to survive. We should know better in ourselves on how to play it, like finding solutions to the unexpected problems and resolving issues that before the day ends without compromising our happiness. Identifying objectives. The objectives are to find, give solutions to the existing problems, and enjoy the life that we have. Problems are just problems. Human as we are, we can think for a better solution using our own intellect. Informing decisions. In finding giving solutions to our daily problems, we should stay firm to our decisions. We must willing to take the risks and be open to the possible outcome of our decisions. Let's always think and make sure that at the end of the day, we have no one to blame for our shortcomings. Communicate it. Let's think of our coaching philosophy. Every day, for it's our foundation in living our life to what we want it to be. It will serve as our guide as we seek solutions to eventualities. Reflect on it. We should always evaluate ourselves if we apply our philosophy in our daily living.